Leah Joseph, and today I'm going to be explaining about what pesticides are, the dangers associated with them, and my proposed solution. Pesticides are a product that are used in order to destroy any organisms that are considered as pests. Pesticides can include many different forms of the product, such as insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, parasiticides, plant growth regulators, and many other forms. Because of the large number of chemicals that can be found in pesticides, it has a critical effect on the environment and our bodies. The physical impact of pesticides range from lung inflammations to forms of cancer. The mere exposure of pesticides can be detrimental to people's lives. The National Institute of Environmental Studies furthers by explaining that children are the most susceptible to the particular adverse effects from pesticides due to the exposure and can face neurodevelopment effects. As shown in the diagram, the significant brain structure anomalies are associated with high chlorophyll exposures, a type of pesticide. The warm colors indicate an enlargement of the underlying white matter, and the cool colors indicate an indication of deformation induced by pesticides. There's a few existing solutions to this problem, such as proper disposal method, caulking holes, and pest-resistant plants. The problem with however, each of these have a problem that they don't actually solve the problem. A proper disposal methods works in the aspect as it helps the environmental aspect, as people are less likely to drain these products down the drain. However, it does nothing to inhibit people from using them. Caulking holes and keeping surfaces clean, the products used to keep these surfaces clean would probably have the same effect as simply using pesticides. And the third effect, existing solution is to use pest-resistant plants. These plants are the most effective in the aspect that it helps the environment and and is safe for humans. However, not all plants are pest-resistant, and it is the most difficult to do, so it would be least likely to actually have any effect. My solution was to create a video that is fun and engaging that would highlight what pesticides are, the dangers associated with them, and give alternates. While my second solution was to create 6 plants, 3 sunflowers, and 3 lima beans, with 3 different potting methods: natural, chemical, and a composting fertilizer, to highlight the advantages and the disadvantages of each one. My video is engaging to help capture my audience's attention and keep them focused on the pesticides overall. While it is not the most professionally made video, it gets the point across. And now I'm going to show you a bit of the video.
We all know to keep a distance from dangerous settings and environment, one such being dangerous chemicals. Many of us take special precautions before handling chemicals. However, there are few chemicals that we use every day that we seem ignorant to. One such being the common chemicals used in pesticides. While these chemicals certainly work, the effect they have on your surroundings can be drastic. What are pesticides? Pesticides have been used for generations to get rid of weeds and insects. The first recorded use of insecticide is about 4,500 years ago by Sumerians, who used sulfur compounds to control insects and ants. However, it is clear that pesticides have drastically evolved since then. Today, pesticides contain much more chemicals, which thereby increases the risk associated with them. The National Pesticide Information Center furthers by explaining risk of a pesticide depends on 2 things: exposure, how much, toxicity, how poisonous. Moreover, due to this exposure, individuals can face many adverse health effects, such as certain cancers and lung infections. In order to reduce the harmful effects of pesticides, we can take active steps in reducing our pesticide usage. One of the simplest things to do is to find an alternative to our everyday pesticide products. Not only do these products contain all natural ingredients, but they are also found at a relatively affordable price.
Um, this video is quite short, and therefore it doesn't take too much time out of a person's day. And while it was hard to hear right now, it does explain what pesticides are, and it has enough scientific proof to back up what it's saying. My second solution was to plant 6 different plants with 3 different potting methods. What surprised me was composting, which is the green, chemical, which is the blue, and natural, which is the purple. The chemical and the natural fertilizer worked the best. They worked at a similar rate. They both grew at a faster rate than it would without the fertilizer, and they grew at a similar rate. The only real difference was that the chemical fertilizer, the sunflower grew faster, and for the natural fertilizer, the lima bean grew faster. The thing that surprised me the most was that the composting, which wasn't a fertilizer, I just composted. Using composting drastically improved the planting method. It was much faster. Both plants grew significantly faster than either the natural or the chemical fertilizer. And what I realized upon further research was this was due to how composting enriches the soil, and you're not adding something new. For chemical fertilizers, you're adding, which I used was a high nitrogen based fertilizer, so it would have nutrients high in nitrogen. While the natural fertilizer I used was, it had bone marrow and fish nutrients in it, which also contained the similar nutrients to help it grow. Problems I had throughout this process was that I quite drastically deviated from my original plan. My original plan was to ask big companies big eco-friendly companies for samples of their products and to give it out to the senior class of my school in order to help them see the difference that using eco-friendly products and how it's the same price, it doesn't change, it works the same, and it is effective. And is better for the environment. However, what I realized was that using these products, they wouldn't sell to individuals, they only sell to an organization or group, so that plan didn't work. My second problem I faced was the natural fertilizer pot fell over, so I had to start that one again. And while I had taken precautionary steps before, as I had planted a few other plants in order to, just in case something like this happened, it was given a slower start, and therefore that probably skewed the results. But I don't think it would actually have affected too much. I still think that the natural and the chemical fertilizer would have grown at the same rate anyway, and because the composting one did shut up, even with the lima beans, which didn't fall over. The second problem I faced was with video troubles. This was mostly my own fault because I'm not very good with computers. So overall conclusions are that that pesticides are a problem that I think many people seem to be ignorant to. They use pesticides every day, they use these chemicals every day, and they don't really seem to realize that they have a dangerous effect on you. And my hope is that through my planting and through my 6 plants and my videos, you can see that pesticides do affect you. They can be dangerous to you, and they are dangerous to the environment, and I hope that encourages more people to take a step in the right direction. Thank you.